Given the considerable delay of Black Widow, a decision has been made to rank and review the solo films of several MCU staple characters. This particular upload will focus on the star-spangled shield-throwing man himself, Captain America. Beginning with Captain America Civil War. This film is by no means a poor one, simply my least favourite of three strong films. While it does feature some engaging conflict in the relationship between Iron Man and Captain America, dynamic fight sequences, strong genre balance, and successful use of characters such as Ant-Man, Spider-Man and Black Panther Man, its reluctance to present any lasting consequence feels frustratingly safe, given the word war is featured heavily in the title, and some plot points do feel slightly convoluted. For example, while relatively well defined, the inclusion of a villain felt slightly unnecessary given the gravity of the disagreement between the Avengers. Though it did teach me that dropping a crate onto a child is totally acceptable, providing you ask the child where they're from, tell them where you're from, and then run away. Of course, Cap is from Brooklyn, which is something we learn a lot about in Captain America, the First Avenger. The origin of Steve Rogers, showing how he became the star-spangled, shield-throwing, time-displaced hero, Captain America. In part, a detailed character study that incorporates genuine complications into a pure-hearted, classically heroic figure who otherwise might feel slightly two-dimensional. In other parts, a traditional and exuberant adventure story. There's also an engaging pace, a charming and committed 1940s aesthetic, a delicate balance of self-referential playfulness, alongside sincere drama, and some tragic moments. It suffers mostly from a disserviced and generic villain, and some of the supporting characters, in particular the Howling Commandos, are underused. Though of course one of the most prominently featured of these supporting characters does also make an appearance in Captain America the Winter Soldier, in which Captain America meets a strangely familiar metal-armed foe whose name I can't remember, the Cold Cavalier? While S.H.I.E.L.D. is corrupted from within. The strongest of the trilogy, with measured levity, brilliantly intricate, energetic and refreshingly ruthless action sequences, humanizing drama, complicated and ever-evolving relationships between characters such as Steve and the Black Widow, as well as introducing Falcon, who uses a certain power in this film that he never uses in the future films. That power being having an actual personality. The limited amount of lesser points the film does possess are fairly minor, like the inclusion of Nick Fury's false death that minimises the actual sense of jeopardy, and the face-changing technology that actually results in a genuinely exciting scene would have been even more effective if this technology was foreshadowed in some way, a creative choice that would have felt appropriate for a spy film. This is an otherwise brilliantly gripping film that embraces intriguing dark spy thriller traits while maintaining the playful sensibilities of the MCU. So concludes the review of the films of the shield-throwing star-spangled man Captain America. Depending on the level of interest, I'll gladly make similar videos on the subjects of the Avengers films, the Iron Man trilogy, and the Captain America, Thor trilogy. I'm considering a video ranking the animated Batman films too. Given the recent track record of Batman videos, it's unlikely that people would watch, but I did sit through the incomprehensibly surreal fever dream that is Batman Ninja, and if I didn't apply that experience to some productive purpose, I'd be as bizarre as that film. Thanks for watching, and if I don't see you on the next video, I'll assume you've become frozen, only to wake up several years into the future, your chances of dating Hayley Atwell ruthlessly taken from you. When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who chose to oppose his shield must yield. When he's led to a fight and a duel is due, the red and the white and the blue come through. When Captain America throws his mighty shield.